Hey guys, I just got a package direct from Mattel Creations. We're going to take a look at it this week on Federation Nation. Hey guys, welcome back to this episode of Federation Nation. I'm Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network, and we've got a box from Mattel Creations ordered directly from Mattel. Before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you and finding these WWE superstars. Also, guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. All right, so what's in here is 4 Jesse the Body Mentors. I have pre-orders on Target that haven't come through. So let me recap. You guys have seen, I went to one Target and found a full case, right? It had 2 black card Stone Colds, a black card Jesse, and then a blue Bundy and a blue Warrior. Same day, I went over to another Target and found a blue Stone Cold. Okay. In the interim, I was able to get pre-orders for 2 from Target, 2 Stone Colds, 2 Jesse, and a Bundy, and that was all. And then Mattel Creations started having some of them up for sale on their website. By the time I got there, Warrior was sold out. Bundy never came, so there was Stone Cold and Jesse. For whatever reason, I knew I had the 3 Stone Cold, and I knew I had 2 on pre-order. I forgot I had 2 Jesse on pre-order, so I just ordered 4 Jesse, and I didn't even order any Stone Cold. So what basically is going to happen is if I get everything I need of these Jessies, I'm going to cancel my Target pre-orders. And what I need is I want 2 blue, 2 black, and then 1 blue to open. I have currently 1 black, right, that we've already seen on the channel. So essentially, if out of this 4, I get 3 blue and a black, I'm good, because I'll have 2 blue to keep sealed, 1 to open, and then another black to keep sealed. Only problem is I picked the box up and things were rattling around in here. I feel like Mattel is maybe worse packing than Target. So I don't know what we're gonna find in there. Now, if they're all great except 1 blue is damaged, then that'll be the one I open, and that's fine. But I hope they're not all damaged or all, whatever, because I can't just return these to Target because I didn't buy them from Target. All right, so let's get into it. I'm sitting here on my music stand. Let's get into it. Ideally, what I want is 3 blue and 1 black. 1 blue can be damaged if that's the one I'm going to open. And then if that's the case, I'm going to cancel I'm going to cancel at least 1 pre-order, because 1 Jesse is just a Jesse that I was able to get 1. And then 1, he's with Bundy. And I'm not sure if I cancel the Jesse, then the Bundy would be below the free shipping, if then they charge me for shipping. So I would probably just let that go through and then return it to Target after the fact. So this way I get the free shipping. Anyway, by the way, can we see? I've got Jesse there and little Jesse. This Jesse I got on, I believe in the book it says January 2nd, 1988. And I think it says January 1st, and then a 2 over it, or a 2 and then a 1. So I either got New Year's Day or January 2nd, 1988. I think it was the 2nd. All right, so let's open it. Let's see what we got. Watch, it's all like black cards. Which then I'd almost rather it be all blue cards, because then I can at least open one here for you guys. And then I'll return whatever's excess. But if it's all black cards, I'm not going to be opening any of the black cards unless my son wants another round. Then I'll give him, I'll let him have a round, and then I'll keep the, I'll open the black for him, and then take a poster. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, I see a blue back, but they all have blue backs. I see another blue back. I see a blue front. I see a blue. Oh, I see a. I think all right, I got 2 blue and 2 black. Okay, that's all right. I got 2 blue and 2 black, but that means unless one's damaged in here, I'm not going to open it yet, because I told you, I vowed to not open them until I started getting the target orders, because they always come damaged, and, I had so many where I opened nice ones, and then I ordered another one, or I ordered another one, and then that came damaged, and I wish I would have waited. So I'm not opening until I have everything I want. This one actually looks pretty good. Here's a Jesse, a little dinged in the corner, but I'm not. It is a little dinged in the corner, but I'm not too worried about that. There's no bubble cracks, right? Okay, so there's one. I thought I got 3 and 1. That would have been great, but I got 2 and 2. All right, let's look at the next one. Put this back precariously on my music stand. This card. Look at that first. Stuff scratched. It's not bend anything, but this card's okay. So I mean, I'm basically done for Jesse with except of one to open. But I want to open the blue card because I want the blue poster, the standard poster. I'm only going to have one poster. I want the standard, but none of these plastics cracked, right? All right, so there's Jesse. Well, they're all Jesse, right? Let's take a look at the black card. This one's a little messed up. But now, again, if my son wants one, I'm giving him a whole series 1. Yeah, what you could say. Now if I have to, if he doesn't want them, I'll return them. So there. Now let's hope this other black one is good, because then, like I said, I'll pretty much be done with Jesse with the exception of one to open. And I'll basically, my son doesn't want that one, I'll bring that to Target, return it, and try and get a blue. I mean, whatever. They're not going to be perfect. They're better than the way Target's it. I'm just saying I see a little crease right there. But I mean, I'm not saving these to be like worth much. But I do want 2 of each. So I mean, I'm almost there with Jesse, and all right, so it's 2 blue and 2 black. I really wish they would have sent me 3 blue and a black, and I would have been done, and I would have been opening one for you today. And neither of these blues are bad enough that I'm gonna just open. That one's kind of dinged up, but I have some coming from Target, and there's a good chance that the ones I have coming from Target will be horrible. So, I mean, and one of these may be the one I ultimately end up opening. If I get ones from Target, or I go to the store and I get a pristine one, one of these may be the ones I open. But as of now, you never know, because they could send me one with a busted plastic, and that would obviously be the open. That's what I would not be happy about if I opened one of these and then had that. All right, let's take a look at them side by side. I already do have a black card, Jesse, from my case, but now I got a blue card. So I'm getting there. I got 2 black and 1 blue Stone Colds. Now I've got 3 black and 2 blue Jesse. kind of the opposite of what I wanted, but okay. And then for Bundy and Warrior, I still only have one each. I do have that I do have that Bundy on pre-order. But Warrior's tough, man. And Bundy hasn't come up on Mattel Creations, like it's not even up there. Warrior's up there, but it's sold out. Jesse and Stone Cold are up there as sold out. The only ones you can get on Mattel Creations is Dusty and Logan Paul. All right, but here, let's take a look at the two. Try and get them both in camera. Where am I going? Yeah, here we go. That's better. There you go. And the backs are obviously pretty much identical, right? There's the back. Ah, no. There's the back. All right. So, all right. It's gonna be what it's gonna be for now. We've got two blue, two black today. A total of 2 blue and 3 black. Now, like I said, I'm not going searching for the chase posters or rare chase posters. However, if I open my blue and get a blue one, and I get extra black cards, if my son does want them, I'll open a black one for him and I'll keep the chase poster. But I'm not trying to get all of those. I may, down the line, if I get a few of them, may try and finish it, but that'll be through eBay. I'm not going to buy multiple black cards just to get the poster. All right. So that takes care of that. I do have a little housekeeping note that I wanted to address with you guys. As I've told you that I am renovating the basement. Things changed. We were gonna do this little small thing that was gonna be my office for, say, my eBay store, and then also double as my studio for a short time. Talking over that with my wife, and we decided that a better effort would be the other side of the basement where my collectible room was ultimately going to go. And the reason is that the office was sort of already framed out, but I noticed there was like a leak coming from the kit, like a drip leak, like coming from the sink. So I'm going to have to get either I'm going to do it or I'm going to have to get a plumber or someone out to fix it. It just felt like we'd have to do too much. The other side of the basement's like a blank slate, so it's going to be a much bigger room. So that, and plus, I wanted to get my collectibles room up and running. And my collectibles room will have a corner that will be dedicated to both my office for, doing eBay sales and work as a studio. Which actually would be great because I might actually be able to have different backgrounds, so I don't have to always change the background. Like, I'll have different backgrounds set up. It's a big part of the basement, so it'll be used. And I'll have some closets in there for storage, and we decided that. Now, I bought enough material to do the small thing. I'm going to have to go and get some more studs and some more insulation board and stuff like that. So anyway, that's the plan, but that's going to take a little bit longer. We need to get my daughter into this room. The studio, which is our guest bedroom, is going to become my youngest daughter. She's twins with her brother, but we have an older daughter. So the girls share a room. So she's going to get this room. And we promised by her not her birthday, because her birthday is technically tomorrow. Probably when you see this, it's today. But right now is going to be spring break. So by the end of spring break, we promise it should be it. So I got to wrap all this stuff up. And I think I convinced my wife to take one small section of our bedroom, because I'm going to need my computer and to edit videos and that are already recorded, and if I ever get any packages that I need to show you guys. So we're going to have a temporary mini studio probably in the corner of our bedroom. So this will be I think this is the last video I'm going to record from this studio. Now, you will see videos that have already been recorded from this space, from this studio, for the time come. I already recorded all the intro outros from the pages of WWF Magazine 1997. I haven't done any of the page turning part, but I recorded all the intro outros probably months ago. So I don't even know if these guys are like. So you'll see that. You'll see from the pages of WWF Magazine. You'll see a few more from the pages of WWF programs that I have already recorded. I think I have an old DVD deep dive that I recorded that I've never edited and put together. So you could see that. Before we do a full transition to the downstairs studio, I'll make sure that's out and all old videos are out. So over the next couple of months, probably, you're going to see a combination of stuff from here, this studio, and stuff from the mini studio in the bedroom. Plus, I might also take some stuff and do it in other spaces with my phone and then edit it. That's the thing. I needed the computer at least set up for editing and all that stuff. So that's what you're going to see for the next couple of months. But once I get down in that studio, a lot more content's going to be coming out. I'm going to have all my collectibles at the ready. Right now, a lot of them are just in boxes and in totes and everything down there. They're all going to be out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great for the channel. We're going to have a lot more content, different stuff, not just the wrestling stuff, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be great. But that'll be in a few months. Hopefully before the end of the kids' school year. I hope. I mean, I really hope that, like, I'm really banking on that. But March was crazy for us here. Everybody's been sick at least once in this house. My wife and I have been sick twice. My son's been sick twice. And after my second sickness, I coughed and something in my back popped, and then I was out of commission. Like, for a couple of days, I was in excruciating pain. And I went to the doctor, and they were like, yeah, you'll be like, this won't heal for like another month. And in my mind, that meant like, I'm going to feel like this for another month. That wasn't the case. With some ice and some, and a little bit of ibuprofen, it actually started feeling even better the next day. And then a little bit better the next day, and a little bit better the next day. I have to be careful because it's obviously still an injury that's tender, but the pain is pretty much gone. If I cough sometimes in a certain position, it is. If I turn in a certain position, I feel a little bit, even just taking the shower and then drying off, it uses muscles because it was all over here. It uses muscles that you don't even realize. So this has been a crazy month, which also slowed down working downstairs. So I know you guys are here for the LJNs, but I wanted to do this little bit of housekeeping here. And to kind of commemorate that this is the last video recorded. Ironically, it's being recorded on April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. I mean, unless something happens tomorrow or later in this week that makes me record here before I strike everything down. But this is pretty much it because I'm gonna start pulling it apart tomorrow, I think. So yeah, this is the last one recorded. Again, you're gonna see videos from here that have been pre-recorded, and then so it's gonna be a mix over the next couple of months. But this is it. This is the last one in this studio, the first studio. Collectors Entertainment Network Studio 1 is going to be shutting its doors, and we'll be going to our temporary studio before we go to our full-time regular studio, which I think will always stay then in the collectibles room. Even if I do eventually make that office more for my eBay sales and stuff like that, I don't think, even if the computer's in there, I don't think I'll move the studio in there. But I might do some videos from there. All right, guys, that's going to do it. So, to touch base again, 2 blue, Jesse, 2 black, Jesse. Last time in this studio. So until next time, guys, have a good one.